One more video, tubies. You're like, oh god, are you doing this all in one night? Yes. Last Thought Chat, you were subscribed to my channel, not your channel. Anywho. So we're going to talk about having an obsession with demons. They're fun little creatures to work with, and they're not little. I was reading this modern grimoire book. I can't remember the exact title of it. If I find it, I know I have it in my house. It's up on a shelf somewhere. I will find it and I will put the title somewhere on the screen, or if you can't see it, then I'm gonna put it somewhere in the description section so you can look up the book yourself. But in this book, he talks about how people are so sick of Boone at the time of this writing, right? I guess in his circles of the occult, and there's a spirit in the house. Don't think I'm crazy. Girl, you know you got voices in your head too. Spirits telling you things, doing things, presenting images to you, trying to tell you things. You need to calm fuck down what you need to do. Anyways. So he goes on and he talks about how when you work with a particular demon and you think you're developing a relationship with that demon, they're actually just sucking you in. And you form this kind of obsession with them where you only turn to them, you only depend on them, you only go to them with all of your problems because they like that. They want that. And he was talking about Boone in that context, how he found himself worshiping Boone more, how he found himself going to Boone more. And I looked back at my own relationship with Boone and I was like, no. I've worked with Clonic, I've worked with Morgon, I've worked with Boone, I've worked with, I want to say Alistair, but that's the wrong name. Azeroth? No, that's a video game. There's a demon that starts with an A, and I can't remember his name. If I remember it, I'll put it right here on the damn screen. But anyways, I work with a variety of entities, and a lot of the times, at least right now, specifically at the time of this recording, which is in December, I work with the spirits more. I'm reconnecting with the spirits. I always find myself having to, when I want to get back more practicing into my craft, get deeper into it, start manifesting things, start burning people to the goddamn ground, start bringing in all that money, start bringing in all that goddamn honey too, right? You know what I'm talking about with those bones and they go clinkety clank in the bedroom. Anyways, so when I'm reconnecting, as I like to start at the ground level, which is with the spirits, and they help me, and they've been helping me with a type of ritual that I've been doing. The one that I talked to you guys through, where we were astral projecting and we were visualizing, right? We're doing more magic on the astral plane, and I want to share that and chat with you guys about that, but not in this video. Okay? So I don't think I have an obsession with a particular demon, but I have heard of it, where a particular magician will work with a demon that will get them results like that. Because when you work with demons, the results tend to come in pretty damn quickly, right? And I would caution new witches that you want to be clear, and you want to be concise, and you want to not make any promises or pacts that you cannot uphold. Because demons aren't going to possess you and rip apart your house and, like, you know, Hollywood movie, but they are very much the type that if you say, you will do this for me if I give you this, and you don't do this for me, motherfucker, I'm gonna take it away. That's, you know, that's who they are. That's like, any other deity or spirit, really. I mean, they're no different. If you make a pact with him and you make a blood pact, which is where you take a little bit of your blood and you use it as your signature, and you basically say on a petition, if you do this, I will do X. And you don't do X, motherfucker, they're gonna take whatever it is you wanted them to do away from you. And I think some magicians don't fully understand that. They talk about pacts and they talk about, these deep, meaningful relationships with demons, but the question is do you have a deep, meaningful relationship with that demon, or are you being used? And it's not that you're being used for their ulterior motive. It's that, are you obsessed with them? Are you dependent on them? Can you see clearly without their aid? Right? So, and I was reading about this and I was like, this kind of makes it sound like it's like a heroin addiction. Right? And then I was reading back on some of the texts that, when I did my Dancing with Demons series, and I got to thinking that it kind of is like a heroin addiction, because what is the one reason why demons like to work with us? Because we are more lower than all of the other types of entities. Like spirits aren't really... Angelic beings, let's use them. Angelic beings are more higher vibration than humans. Okay, we're like low. We work low magic, right? And high magic is all about like moving your mind and opening it and all of that stuff, and aligning yourself, and as well as lifting your vibrations, and what is the other one that they like to use? What's that other word? What is it called? Where you're like enhancing, or I don't know. But essentially, what I'm trying to say is that humans, if there's a scale of magic from low to high, humans are on the low end. Okay, we're on the low end, right? And demons are also down here with us. And they know that we're desperate. We're desperate people. We always want things. We are never satisfied. We're never satisfied. And they know that. And they prey off of that. And they play off of that. And they give us just a little bit of what we want. Just enough to get our tongues wet. And then, when we're just getting in, they start to move the carpet out from under us, or they start to throw in other things that are happening because they want us to come back to them. Oh, now this isn't going right. I need your help. Please help me. Oh, this isn't going right. I need your help. We're never satisfied as well. So, like, even if everything is going fine, then it could also be like, oh, now that I have this, I want this. Oh, now that I have that, I want this. Oh, now that I have that, I want that. Right? It's like we're never satisfied, and that's why demons love us. And I think it's not like an obsession in a way where your friend would look at you and be like, I think you have an obsession with Boone. Unless you're like talking about Boone 24/7, 365, and you can't shut up about Boone and all. And it's Boone, 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 and Boone, and Boone, and Boone, and Boone, and Boone, 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 Boone. And did you guys know what Boone said last night? And oh my god, Boone. And like Boone, 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 Boone. Right? Like, unless it's like that, then you're probably... You need to stop with the witchcraft for 6 to 8 months. And you need to just, check yourself into a special kind of hospital. Right? But what I'm talking about is like, and this can even happen with magic itself, the obsession, where it's like you need to be at the altar for everything. Oh, this fell apart. Oh, that fell apart. Oh, I can't deal with anything unless I'm casting magic. I can't even take a shit unless I'm lighting a candle. I can't deal with my children unless I'm lighting a candle. I can't think about my work unless I'm doing magic. I have to be doing magic. And that's where witches who have both feet in the magical world are unbalanced. Things attached to them latch on, fester, drain their energy, and then they get depressed, and they're miserable, and they're depleted, and they're exhausted. A witch who has a foot in the magical world and out of the magical world will experience something similar, but they will experience a shift. They will experience a change. And they will know that it's different from having both feet in the magical world and experiencing this thing, because they will see that there is growth. A witch who has both feet in the magical world is not growing, not evolving, not taking into account the world around them, not experiencing the physical plane. They're running and hiding away from all of their problems on the magical plane, if you will. So, can you become obsessed with I think so. And I think that if you allow them to, demons can latch onto you, or at least their spiritual companions that they like to bring along, can latch on, linger around, stick around, and they can drain you, and they can exhaust you, and they can make you feel miserable and depleted and depressed and just all that fun stuff. And life can get in the way too. And I think sometimes it's very important for us just to step back, step away from the fucking altar, sit your ass down, put on some damn Coronation Street, and just watch television. Smoke a bowl and just disappear. And sometimes we need to get our asses to the altar, conjure up the devil, and burn that bitch to the goddamn ground. But all in moderation. Moderation. Toodles. Creepy smile. Am I the Lord of the Rings thing? I want to be the Lord of the Rings thing, okay? It's creepy.